What's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew. We are Thursday morning. We are May 2nd, and we have a special guest host this morning. We have Terrie Banish with the City of Atascadero. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
I always love having you in here.
Thank you.
I mean, it's like a breath of fresh air. And, it gets boring with me and Eric.
Yeah.
So, but you're able to bring in so much information and so much just content of what is happening in Atascadero, because there's so much stuff.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot.
There's just, it's constant. It's like constant. And first, Eric, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Sorry, we have to say good morning to Eric.
I was back here crying because you said it was boring. Oh wow!
Right?
There I am.
Hey, and so real quick, we want to give a big shout out. We've got a couple new sponsors of the What's Up North County show. We have Ron Mullins with Remax and Paso Robles. He's coming on board. He's going to tell us and give us all the insight to the local real estate market in the North County. And we have MGP Coatings. We have Matt. He has this awesome, I don't want to say epoxy, but it's like this is the only reference I can think of. But it's a Pentec coating that goes on, pool decks, garages, all kinds of really cool stuff. And so we appreciate them. And then we also have Alex over there at Suprema Meat Market, which everybody knows Suprema over there. They have an awesome spread of everything. They got Harris beef, they have chicken, they have everything. It's a full supply of everything.
Meat market.
Yeah, not only that, it's got other stuff too. He's got so much stuff in there. It's a store.
Chicken
it's
feed.
a deli. It's you can go there and do everything.
That's cool. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, so we're super pumped up about that, and we also want to give you a reminder. We got the Sheriff Rodeo coming up May 11th. You don't want to miss this. Trust me, okay? This is going to be a day full of fun. We've got the fan zone starting before the event. Then we have mutton busting qualifiers. Then we have the rodeo. And then you guys also treated to a concert with Danny Bosco after the rodeo. So that's going to be a one day full of excitement for $10. For $10 to get into this. And then we also have the Stacy Strong Golf Tournament, June 9th. They're still looking for golfers. They're still looking for sponsors, vendors, help, the whole 9 yards. And we will be having Stacy and Nicole on tomorrow to give us a little update of what's happening for that. So anyways, yeah, it's a lot of information.
Yeah, a lot going on, just like you said. Yep.
So Terrie, first of all, I gotta ask you a favor.
Okay.
Okay. Would you please, and you don't have to do this. This is something, just one of my. Can you please stop posting pictures of rattlesnakes?
Oh.
Please.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
I know.
I can't. There's just so much of that. I'm so terrified.
Really?
I think I'm more afraid of snakes now based on everybody's social media posts than I ever was.
That's funny.
And you're not posting little ones.
No,
that one that you posted
is 2 buttons. It wasn't that big.
Well, that last one was.
Yeah, but they're the worst ones.
I know, the little baby ones.
If they bite you, that's like they have no control over their venom, but I literally had company coming in, right? I open up the door and it's stretched out right there at my front door, and I'm like, "Hey, you guys, hold on a minute. we got to take care of business." And they're like, "What?" And I go, "Don't come over here." So I shut the door, went and got the rubber boot and then the broom, and it went into the rubber boot. I flipped it over, I clamped it shut, and I put it on the quad and took it down the road later when they left,
Terrie, you're a different level, okay? You're a different level. I would slam the door. I would run back into the house.
Yeah.
And I would call for help. I've got the Central Coast rattlesnakes on speed dial on my phone.
You just call me. I'll come over and help you out. If they're coiled up and they're being nasty, that's a different story. It is. But the little, whatever. I know everybody they're either on one side of it or the other.
I'm far on the other side as you can get. I'm backed up to a wall.
Yeah.
I would lose my mind.
Being from South Florida, alligators, all of that,
alligators, we talked about that yesterday.
Yeah,
I think I can handle an alligator versus a snake.
Yeah.
Not handle it, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm less afraid of an alligator, just mainly because I think they move slower.
Oh, no, they don't.
I know, that's what they said.
Anyway, it's I don't know why, but I've gotten used to, I've been living out there for 25 years or so it's like I'm used to this time of year that you got to keep an eye out. I worry about our puppy because, she's like, I want to catch every mouse, every gopher, every whatever. So yeah, it's a thing.
But is there a benefit to, because you have a vineyard out there?
Yeah.
Right? So is there a benefit to the snakes?
I mean, they're a benefit because they eat the mice and the gophers and that kind of thing. So definitely a benefit. I mean, they are. It's just the rattlesnakes. I mean, they can't help it.
That they're venomous and they
can kill you. Maybe
potentially kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
They can't help that.
They can't help that. So
That's
I
crazy.
try to anyway where it makes sense. I'm not that bad. Like if it's something I know I can't do. I had a mother rattlesnake last year because we had some breeding and we got rid of that. Like we got rid of that. Not on purpose. I mean, they're wild. So we're like, oh Lord, okay. So she kept really haunting me. Like I was trying to do work on the property and stuff. And every time I turn around, she's like,
there?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And you're like, okay.
You're being stalked by a rattlesnake?
Yeah, I'm feeling like I shouldn't be out here today. So I went inside and I didn't try to attempt any of that
Have
stuff.
you had one get in the house?
Never. I've had a king snake get in the house and I watched it. And as it slithered into my closet, it went into one of my shoes, like Converse sneaker, and went all the way to the front. Like you'd never know it's there. So just everybody keep your screen doors shut, you know. That's all I can say. It's this time of year, especially around here, you got to keep the doors
Why do you have
shut.
so many snakes out there?
I don't know.
Have you?
Out here you would too.
I've never seen a
know?
snake here. Knock on wood. Here, you know,
Yeah.
and I think
We
the
could
same
do a
thing.
whole program on snakes.
Oh, I did.
I mean, I could bring in some snakes from the zoo too. That could be something that we do.
I like that idea. I
do
like
too.
that idea.
I don't know.
They're so cool. I mean, they're not gonna hurt you.
Oh, my instincts is to say no.
Well, okay, we'll bring a hedgehog.
Yeah, like that would be fine.
We could do that. Well,
Th- this-
next time we'll do a zoo part and we'll bring in some of one of our zoo educators.
Yes.
It's very interesting stuff. to
Yeah.
listen
Well,
to the zoo.
we enjoyed going down there and doing the back
Yeah.
scenes
Yeah, that
through
was
with the
fun.
panda
Yep.
and the gosh, what was that? What do you call the anteater thing? What was that?
Yeah, you have Tamandua, but the you're talking the anteater, the giant
Yeah.
anteater.
And that was fun.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
really fun, and I can't wait for the next one. So you guys are staffed up.
Yeah, we're staffed up. We're doing really, really good, actually. The zoo is just on a roll right now. We just had a baby mongoose lemur that was born. We have a Fusa that has now arrived and at the zoo. Our former Fusa passed, which happens because, you know, they only live to be about 15 or 20 in that we know of in captivity. Out in the wild, they don't make it that far. But that's exciting. And then we also have another red panda on its way from the Sacramento Zoo. So we're excited.
Will they cohabitat in the same
Yeah, we
area?
have, I think this one coming over is like a year old, so not quite ready to breed or any of that. But that's part of like the Association of Zoos and Aquariums is the whole breeding program and, you know, really kind of keeping animals from becoming extinct. And so they serve such a big purpose with our conservation efforts and all of that. So it's exciting to talk about, and I love all the things that we're doing at the zoo. So, yeah.
Do you guys breed the animals there?
The whole program with AZA is all about sending animals to their rightful, like, breeding, you know, pairs, because you don't want sisters or brothers or, you know, genetics, and it's all very intricate. You have biologists that follow, like, exactly this animal can go here to breed with this particular
Really?
animal and keep these animals from, you know, becoming extinct. It's pretty cool because we have like 200 exotic animals at the zoo. And right here in North County, in our backyard, the Charles Paddock Zoo they're nationally accredited, and out of 2,500, 3,000 zoos in the United States, only about 236 are accredited, and we are one of those zoos, our little 5-acre
And there's
zoo.
a lot of education and stuff that requires that to get that label, right?
Yeah, oh, totally. And just the maintaining the animals and to the quality that we do with enrichment and all the different things is such a big deal. So it's exciting to be a part of that.
Well, it's a really like you said, it's right in our backyard.
Yeah.
It's kind of a diamond in the rough because
It is.
you know, as new people and people out of the area move into this area,
Yep.
you physically have to go towards the coast more to
Yeah.
just like stumble across it. You know,
Yeah.
like one of our new sponsors, like MGP, right? You know, he's not from this area, right? So there's a lot of really cool, you know, places in just the North County that like somebody that just moved here wouldn't be exposed to unless, like Creston, going out to Creston, to Lodi Chute and the Long Branch, and you know, all those places out there. You wouldn't drive across it or even know where it's at or even think to go that direction.
Yeah.
So the zoo's one of them.
And that's why we're doing a little bit more in promoting the zoo as well and just getting more things happening. We have a zoo camps open up, I think, today or tomorrow. And right now it probably fills up like right away. And that's something that we're working on expanding down the road, is getting more zoo camps available for the kids and all the different, you know, because we have it like we have teen camp, junior zookeeper camp is what we call it for the teens. And then we have, you know, from 5 years old up. So it's pretty cool. Like,
so they go there and they get to help feed the animals and clean the pens and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Really?
Not clean the pens, but really learn about the animals. It's more of an educational thing, and it's fun for the kids because, you know, it's something to look forward to when it comes summertime and, you know, you're looking for things to do. So definitely go to visit Atascadero.com, but also charlespaddockszoo.org. And we have the zoo camps listed and all the different upcoming events and stuff for the summer. So, yeah.
Well, I got to stop you there because we have a professional snake breeder on the phone right now.
Oh,
awesome. Well,
great.
So let's take a break. We'll be right back with the Morning Brew with Lori Bryant from SLO County News.
Hi, this is Omid
and Deanna
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. We really appreciate it. And we have our special guest host today. We have Terrie Banish for the City of Atascadero, giving us a hand and telling us all the things happening in Atascadero in the North County. But right now we have Lori Bryant with SLO County News on to tell us what is happening in the North County. Lori, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you guys? Hi, Terry.
Hi.
Okay, so the traffic looks really good this morning. The weather is going to be beautiful today and tomorrow, and then Saturday we might have some rain. Can you believe it?
No, I'm glad for that because hopefully it'll knock down all the pollen. I know.
Yeah, right.
Thing, yeah.
So we know we had a tragedy yesterday in Atascadero. I posted to your wall the mental health crisis line.
Yep,
We've
shared
got
that.
a lot of people. We have a lot of people that are having problems right now. So let's reach out to our neighbors and make sure everybody's okay. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the traffic's looking great. We didn't have we had a couple of traffic incidents, but nothing, other than the tragedy. So be aware. Today's going to be gorgeous. Tomorrow looks gorgeous. Tamale Fest looks yummy. And I want to be I want to go to zoo camp. Am I too old?
Lori, you would be a great zookeeper.
I would love it.
Great counselor. We're looking for that too, and volunteering and that kind of thing. Would love to have you if you have time. I know how busy you are.
Lori, I would love to
go there.
Lori, I could totally see you doing this.
Yeah,
I love animals more than I love people. So
right,
that is a thing over there. I do notice my zookeepers love animals more than people.
I think you have to.
Yeah, you have to definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, let's watch out for our neighbors. Let's do some checking in on our friends. Make sure everybody's doing okay. There's a lot of people going through rough times right now. So let's hang in there together. Let's start pulling together, folks.
Absolutely.
And that's it.
Awesome. Well, Lori, we appreciate.
Oh, wait! I almost forgot. There's a rocket going off at, I believe that the window is 11:45 this morning from Vandenberg. There will be possibly 2 sonic booms, one when it goes up and then one when that thing comes back down. So be aware of that. That's not aliens. We're not going to get exploded or anything like that. So there is, yeah. So there is a rocket launch this morning out of Vandenberg. If you're out and about 11:45, be prepared. It's an awesome thing to watch if you can watch it.
Awesome. Well, right on, Lori. Well, we appreciate you calling in, and we appreciate you being a part of us over here at What's Up North County and telling us all about what's happening in the North County and around. And have a great day, and we'll talk to you in the morning.
You too. And Terrie, if I have any snakes, I'm calling you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Have a wonderful day.
All right, bye-bye. Lori Bryant, Slow County News. They got like 31,000 followers, and they're just like constantly growing.
Wow.
It's amazing. It is so
awesome.
amazing. So, Terrie, tell me some more stuff of what's happening in Atascadero. We've got Tamale Fest.
Yeah, we have Tamale Festival. And you know what? With the rain, it's going to be tamale-like. I mean, that is just a thing. It's you're going to be wanting to buy and eat tamales, and it won't be like 100 degrees outside. It'll be really pleasant, and it's going to be sprinkling kind of thing. It's like 0.1 of an inch of rain. That is nothing.
It's enough to just make it
make it
nice.
And just, we'll have margaritas and micheladas and craft beer wineries that'll be pouring. And yeah, we're looking forward to it. So it'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, there's a lot happening in that event. There's a lot happening. So depending on if we want to go into the downtown or if we want to go into the event itself.
Well, let's talk about it. So it kicks off Friday night, right?
Yes, it does.
Not only with the Tamale Fest, but you also have the Sip and Shop going on. So, I mean, you have 2 events actually kicking off at the same time.
Yep, Tamale Festival Weekend. So Fiesta Friday. And Fiesta Friday kicks off at 5:30. It goes till about 8:30 because we have the fireworks at 8:15. That will be happening at this point. So we have at 5:30, we have the Sip and Shop. So get your wristband, get your glass. It's about, don't quote me, folks, but around $30.
Yeah, I think it's $30.
You get your glass and your wristband, and you get to go to about 15 to 20 businesses in the downtown. There's some new businesses that'll be pouring as well, so it's fun to kind of check out, what's happening. So we have that going on, and then we have tours of City Hall. We will have Wildfields Brewery pouring in City Hall as well as part of the tours of, complimentary tours that the Atascadero Historical Society does. And then we will have the fireworks, and that's right about 8:15. We want it to be dark for that, and it's going to be gorgeous. All the tamale vendors that come in, there's about 30 of them. And, you get a sneak peek before the next day. And so it's a lot of fun to really kind of just go check out all these tamales, and they freeze well. They sell them that way. If you want to buy a dozen and you're not ready to eat them, they will give you like a dozen.
So they'll be open for business on Friday night too?
Oh yeah, Friday night they'll start selling at 5:30. So you'll have a lot of options, and that's kind of like better than Saturday, because if you really want to go for the tamales, which is what a lot of people do, you'll have dinner on Saturday. So with a little bit of sprinkling coming in, it does set itself up nicely for having tamales and doing something different than what you would normally do in May. So yeah, and then we roll into the next day, which is 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and we have all of the things that come with it. So we kick it off. We have judging of the best tamale, which is done in City Hall by celebrity judges. And then they pick what tamales are the best ones. We make that announcement around noon. But we have our folklorico dancers out of Paso Robles. We have our Voces Tapatías mariachi band that kicks it off with Hilda and her team, which is a lot of fun. Beautiful voice and just a beautiful mariachi band. If you've never seen them before, they're out of Paso Robles here. Awesome. They're amazing. We will have the dancing horses. So we'll have Nate Santos.
Right, we have one of our sponsors, Santo Brothers Plumbing.
Yep, exactly. So they'll be out there with the dancing horses, and Manuel Enrique will be singing on his horse, the ranchero artist, their dad, Nate's dad. So it'll be a lot of fun to watch that. And that's about 12 noonish, like 12:20 to about 2 o'clock, all that's happening. So right there now, the rain doesn't come in till the afternoon. So I always worry about the horses because I want to make sure that we can pull it off before the rain starts. So that definitely will be in a good window. And then we have all the bands that are starting at And we are bringing in tents now and stuff for the bands. So it is rain or shine. We are not canceling this. This is something that's happening. A tenth of an inch of rain isn't going to make that happen.
That's just
and we've
drizzle.
gone through this before.
Right.
Like we've gone through the little like sprinkling and stuff in January when it's raining, and we're trying to do fireworks and the whole thing. So we have 4 bands that are performing. We have Steppin' Out Band, Brass Smash, Dante Marsh and the Vibe Setters, La Marcha Sound out of Kern County, and 90s Babies. So we have quite a few bands that will take you up till 7 o'clock. We have 100 vendors out there, from merchandise to adult beverages to different kinds of food. Like if you don't want tamales, don't worry. We have something for everybody, including vegan options out there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, maybe not vegan tamales, because I don't know how you would do that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm sure somebody's thought of something.
Who knows? I mean, it'd be no cheese and be very veggie. Maybe it's like, who knows? There's so many gourmet options that it wouldn't surprise me. I just don't know which ones have them when you have that many tamale vendors that are out there. But yeah, it's going to be a ton of fun with that. And then, we have a stilt walker that's going to be out there, and that's a new thing at the beginning of the evening.
Wow.
So there's something going on. We have waffles, the miniature donkey, from 12 to 2 if you want to get a picture with waffles. So we have like something for
And they
everybody.
have the costume.
We have the Chihuahua and pet costume contest, which is a ton of fun. It's $5 to register. We will take any pet. It doesn't have to be a Chihuahua. And then we have the tamale eating contest, which is always a lot of fun to watch them eat the tamales. So the kids eating contest.
Is that for the hot sauce or the amount of tamales?
The amount of tamales. So for the kids, we do how fast can you eat 2 tamales is the winner, versus how many tamales can you eat in 2 minutes, which is the adult version.
Right.
So there is a difference. So moms, I'm with you. I don't want your kids.
Have
to
you ever
get
had
sick.
to has the paramedics ever had to step in for something like that?
No,
Really?
not yet.
I know, right? But I always think about that when there's a hot dog eating contest, or it's like.
Yeah, I know. Well, I
Sometimes
watch
guys
them
shovel
pack
those in.
tamales, going, "Oh my Lord!" I can't even think about it. It's just hilarious because Francisco Ramirez does the emceeing, and it's definitely he's a good fit for that whole emceeing all the way through from the beginning to end. He does such a great job. So it's a ton of fun with that. And then, I always feel, I miss stuff because of that reason. It's like there's just so much happening in this event and ongoing. We have the Zorb balls, we have Bubble Fun 101, they have the bungee jump out there, the Zorb balls, the bounce houses. So all of those things are happening as
There's
well.
just tons of stuff.
Yeah,
to do.
so if you can't find something to do, let me know what you would bring in, because we'll make it happen. And it's been an event that through the years has just grown amazingly. We took it out of January because of the rain.
Right.
So I don't know what's up with that.
It's been 1,000 degrees from the weeks before and the weeks after, and it's going to rain on Saturday.
On this one day. And it's like, okay, I'm not going to take that personally, whoever. But I'm just like, okay, well, it is tamale weather, so it'll be perfect for that. And that's the way I look at it. It's definitely not enough rain. I mean, we went through it with Fall Fest. It's going to be no different than Fall Fest was as far as that goes. I don't even think we're going to get that much rain that we have with that. So,
wow.
Yeah.
How's the vetting process for when the vendors that come in? Do you guys did you have to turn people away?
Yeah, we had a waiting list this year that we had to turn people away. Oh. And I do get last minute vendors too that, you'll have your tamale vendors that come to the businesses. They'll call and they'll want to be a part of it. But the thing is they call the week before. And if they called sooner, we could get them in for this because they have to have a health permit. They have to be making the tamales in a kitchen that is a commercial kitchen. They can't just cook out of their home, and even though we know those are the best, and bring it out to the Tamale Festival. But with the health department, we have to really go through all of the different things, even to the point where your distilled beverages or your margarita mixes have to have a health permit. So it's all about keeping everybody healthy and keep you from getting sick and that kind of thing. So it's good, but it also is something that folks don't realize, all that part of it, the behind the scenes part of it. So
Are the health inspectors there before, say tomorrow when they set up?
They'll come in tomorrow for a little bit and check out who's there. But Saturday, they're definitely there. So Saturday's the day where they go through in the morning to everybody, and there's quite a few vendors, so it takes them a little bit of time to do that. The vendors are very aware of that. They have everything ready for them. They've already talked to them, most likely, if there's any questions, because you have vendors coming in from across California. So, I mean, all the way as far south as Indio, as far north as Santa Rosa, I believe, Santa Cruz, and then east, I mean, we have people from all over the place. So if you love tamales, this is the place to check out the tamales, because you'll never find that here. Even in the North County, you won't find the variety that we have at this. It's huge. So
What does the aftermath look like? So Saturday night, 7 o'clock, everything shuts down.
yeah.
What does the next five,
next
6
5 hours.
what does that look like?
You know, it's not too bad. Everybody's pretty. I mean, some of the trash cans feel like there's a dead body in it because of the husks
Right.
from the tamales. You know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. I've grabbed a couple of the compost trash cans, because we have compost trash cans out there for the moss, I can't even think of the corn husk, masa. And so that's something where, yeah, I usually, if it's too heavy, I won't roll it, but because some of them they get really heavy depending on what they're putting in there. But we have the 4-yard dumpsters for the tamale vendors as well. They're pretty good about cleaning up. So,
Really? But
yeah.
so everybody tears out and they're
Yep.
out of there.
They pack out their stuff, and if they have, if they can put it in one of the trash cans, they do, or the big yard. So you'll go in on Sunday and it will be pristine. Now, I have help with that. Escrow Cleaning helps us with that. After the event, we get a street sweeper in as well, because our streets are pretty beautiful right now, and our public works director, the last thing he wants us to do
Right.
is chalk it all up. Yeah, we had a drone picture, because we're going to do a drone video of the fireworks. And
nice.
the picture was just amazing, because we just literally finished our streets in and around the downtown, and it looks gorgeous. And I was kidding with him, and I sent him a picture, and I'm like, so should we have a chalk art festival?
Right.
Just kidding. You gotta, it's that humor that we have. But
Yeah. No,
anyway.
It's good. You
We like
you guys
to,
have a
like
share
to
laugh.
razz each other.
Right.
But yeah, so it's pretty good. I mean, it's a lot of work. Mentioned earlier, I get like 30,000 steps in by the end of the night, and I'm pretty tired. And
So you don't actually really get to enjoy it.
I'm not.
I
I'm
know.
out there making sure everything is going the best it
And you're
can.
constantly just doing this.
Yeah, I am.
Constantly.
And we have the vendors that'll come in with their balloons and their little like corner vendor that isn't a part of the event. So we're continuing.
Oh, they try to sneak in?
Yeah, they try to sneak in, and we're like, you know what, you guys, it's fine, but you have to be across the street. So we're kind of monitoring that a lot,
I
because
do
you
remember
have-
that across the street by the Shores station last year.
Yeah, exactly. And
Okay.
that's just, they're allowed to do it, but outside the event areas is where they need to be. But it's hard, because the people the vendors, they pay money to be there, and we want to make sure that, they're getting their value of what that is. And just with tamale vendors alone, just to give everybody kind of a number, we sell like 45,000 tamales. I lost count last year,
Wow.
because I'm like, okay, they all did very well, and they run out by the end. So it is important to get out there if you're really wanting to get out there earlier than later. If you're wanting to go for all the entertainment, it's free to the public to come out, enjoy your community, enjoy your city, enjoy your county, and come to the event. It's a
Awesome.
good thing. So
Well, cool. Well,
Yeah.
we're going to take a break, and then
Okay.
we will come back and we'll talk about some more stuff happening at the Tamale Fest starting Friday night. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande. or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. We are Thursday morning. We are May 2nd. And we have our guest host. We have Terrie Banish with City of Atascadero telling us about Tamale Fest, telling us about all kinds of things happening in Atascadero. So, as always, appreciate you coming on. And we appreciate you guys being a part of us and what we're doing here at What's Up North County as well.
Absolutely. It's important. It's important to get all the information out there as much as we possibly can.
Yeah,
So-
and you guys, I mean, like I said, so you guys are doing a lot of stuff there. Not like, again, we got Tamale Fest kicking off Friday night.
Yep.
5:30,
Yep.
which is going to be fireworks at 8:15?
8:15.
8:15-ish. Along with, not only that, you also have the Sip and Shop going on downtown, which is another great, it's a first Friday, like
It's
first
the first
Friday night
Friday.
event, right?
And it's like, get your tickets.
Yeah.
It's
So
a
what
lot
kind
of
of
fun.
people are you expecting? What is, this is the 8th year?
8th annual,
This
yes.
is the 8th year of
Yep.
the Tamale Fest. So what did it start at, and where are we at, and what are you projecting for this weekend?
Well, we started our first annual Tamale Festival in 2016, I believe, and it was going to rain. It was in January. And so we moved it to Pavilion on the Lake, and within 3 days we moved the event. We had roughly 7,000 people show up at the Pavilion on the Lake at Atascadero Lake Park, and we had 8 tamale vendors, and it kicked off at noon, and we had folkloric dancers was the entertainment, and we had our judges out there judging type of thing, and we ran out of tamales within an hour and a half. And I thought right at that point, I'm going to have my pink slip on Monday because this just went off the hook type of thing. And you could see it on social media, but I didn't really feel like it would be that like that.
I know it's a double-edged sword because it's good, but I mean,
you don't.
it's not good.
You don't want to run out of tamales. I had
Exactly.
tamale vendors going back and literally making them and bringing them back, and people meeting them to buy them. That's how crazy that was. So knowing what we had on our hands, then we went to not moving it out of January, not moving it out of Sunken Gardens, but with the rains over the past couple, that we've experienced, especially last year. And just in general, we always deal with rain. So this isn't, Saturday's nothing. It's not a big deal.
That's nothing.
So we're like, well, let's try the first weekend in May from last year's reschedule. And it basically tripled attendance. And so a little scary on one hand, but on the other hand, it's like, okay, let's just move the event to the first weekend in May from here on out. And
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
It's
Fiesta de Mayo is
Tamale
what I call it,
eating
because
time.
it won't always be on Cinco de Mayo,
Right.
but it's right around that time, and it's still a good time to bring in tamales. And I had a lot of our vendors that come in from all over, tell me that you need to have another one in May, and I'm like, you're crazy, because it's a lot of work.
Right.
It's not like you just pull it together, and tamale vendors aren't easy to come by, so that's the other part of it. So, as far as what we can expect in attendance, we get a wide variety of folks from all over that come visit this event, and our hotels, they typically are full as well. So it's an exciting time, and it's families, and it's just couples and all ages.
it's a great experience.
Yeah,
you
it
guys
really
really do a
is.
great job at really keeping the public and everybody feeling like safe. Because
Yeah.
everybody worries about especially
Absolutely.
parents with their young kids.
Yep.
What kind of event am I walking into?
Right, exactly.
That has alcohol, has this and that, but
Yeah.
it's really and that's what's probably the most satisfying part of living in the North County is you don't have to deal with a lot of the stuff that you hear about.
Right.
But everything it's big.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
it's family friendly.
Very family friendly, and we have security. We'll have Miller security out there. We have our own police department that's out there, so it's not like that's not, and it's not a hindrance either. Like it's very, the dynamic of it is just so pleasant. You just wouldn't feel like you're going to a drinking event or it's crazy party type of thing. It's basically through the day, it's maybe a couple thousand people at a time. It's not like you have a bunch of people all at one time. We don't have 10,000 people show up right at 11 a.m. It doesn't work like that. It's an ebb and flow, and some people come in for the bands, and some people come in for the tamales. Some people come in just for the Chihuahua and pet costume contest. I've had a guy drive from Indio to do the tamale eating contest. just
really?
to do the tamale eating contest, and literally comes in, does it, and leaves and wins every time. Now he didn't show up last year, so I was like worried that maybe his health.
Oh
is,
no!
I know,
Right?
But I mean,
But he's going to be there this year.
Happen. I don't know.
Oh.
Sometimes he'll call, and it's like a relay where you're communicating through someone that helps him communicate, type of thing. But we'll see. You never know, but it's exciting. It's just
Wow.
that's how much traction this has had through the years and has built up. I mean, we didn't start with all these activities and things. I remember sitting at the Carlton with Dina Alexander talking about entertainment, and she's like, well, the horses. I'm all horses, and she shows me a video from a wedding of Nate and the famous dancing horses, and I'm like, we have to have that at the Tamale Festival. Like, I have to. Like, this is
Staple.
a thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
now it's become, it has to be folklorico dancers, same thing. And bringing in the whole culture and just really enjoying the experience. It's a ton of fun. And I went to Indio a bunch. I've recruited tamale vendors because we had a tamale festival because we have a lot of our Mexican restaurants in Atascadero. And really having that cuisine is important. And I wanted to embrace all of our restaurants. So like Carlos at Garcia's restaurant, he's been a staple of this event too, and bringing in their wonderful tamales, and and I've gone down to Indio to bring in from Riverside and Santa Ana, and I mean, just because we need the variety, and we don't have that participation, and since then, it's just kind of come together. Everybody in those circles are like, yeah, we got to be at this event, and they're very successful with it. And our own restaurants, it's encouraged them to be a part of it too, and then they're busy like on Cinco de Mayo, but leading up to it, this is helpful for them as well. And we bring people into town that will go out and celebrate and keep having fun. And
That's awesome.
yeah, I mean, we've had hotels bring in bands to keep it going, so that's why we try to go till 7 at night and have the bands going on till then. And we have a lot of fun bands that you can't go wrong. Brass Mash, oh my gosh.
Right.
Stepping Out Band, Mike Ariola and his team, they're great. They just
Well, we have a
bring
lot of musicians on the Central Coast,
We
just in
do.
in the North County. I
We
mean,
do.
and we're very fortunate to have. I mean, if you want to catch any type of genre of music on the weekends, you can find it somewhere.
Yes.
Somewhere in the North County.
You definitely can. Trust me. I had to replace one of the bands. Just something had happened. I won't say what or who. But we have 90s babies as a result of that. So yes, we'll have a 90s band out there, and they're a lot of fun. But everybody was busy. It's like I couldn't get a band. I'm so thankful for 90s babies to step up and be a part of it. So it's like I just couldn't. It's just such a busy weekend. There's a lot happening, and shebang's happening, which is more your Cal Poly college students. But
what that makes me think that because we have that show Backstage Pass. It's on Tuesday nights.
Yes.
And so we bring in local musicians, or it's all about music.
Yeah.
That we do, and so that would be you'd be a good resource for.
Oh, yeah.
Getting in touch with some of those.
We have a lot of bands in our area, and I'm happy to help you with
that'd be
that. And if
great.
I can't, Andres can, because Andres does, our fall festival, and our Central Coast. He's actually going to help with the cider festival this year, and that's coming up in August. And I mean, there's just a ton going on, but he's really been an asset to our city in helping us with a lot of those connections too. So,
Well, like I said, I mean,
Yeah.
you guys, I mean, you have a big team that helps you. I mean, you probably can't thank them enough.
I can't thank them enough. Our public works team is amazing. Our recreation team is amazing. Our city manager's office, I mean, everybody is on board. The whole city. I mean, Waffles the miniature donkey is from our finance. Don Patterson bringing in Waffles. I'm like, it's a team effort, and our city's so, like, they're so amazing. All of our employees are amazing. It's just, it's like a family. It's a family. What do you, we're all out there.
And it's awesome. And like I said,
Yeah.
Downtown Atascadero, I mean, you guys are doing so much stuff, and it seems like it just continuously grows.
Yeah.
New events, new businesses. Which is awesome.
Yeah, we talked about the downtown. We're going to be having our downtown paving project, which is the whole El Camino corridor enhancement project that we have, and really bringing the downtown into more of a downtown, because we're taking El Camino Real, and it's going to be one way on each side, and it'll have the median in the middle where you can actually park. So we're adding like 100 or so parking spots in the middle of the street there, and really pulling down the speed limit to make it more of a downtown. So eventually I get excited, because that means I can shut down probably from East Mall, West Mall, all the way across to La Plaza,
Right.
and have an event. and it's more doable that way because of the way we're going to be making this happen. So there's a lot of different, not that we're going to do that all the time, I don't want to freak anybody out, but
Shutting down
there's an
Atascadero again.
There's an option that makes it realistic, and that's what's fun about that, and all the businesses in the downtown benefit from that, and the businesses in Atascadero. I mean, we're constantly promoting out, whether you're Miners or Home Depot. It's like, we have a lot of businesses in between that we're working on too. And then down the 41, we have, Faces of Freedom, and we have the Atascadero Lake Park and the zoo, and a lot going on.
If you can go back 100 years, wouldn't it be so cool to where we could let's reel this side in a little bit. Let's take this side and reel it down.
Get with E.G. Lewis, have a meeting.
The
Founder of our city.
It's like there was 3 different minds going, and it was almost like a competition.
I don't know. I probably put the freeway out here.
Right? Out of the way. But really, you think about that. You have the center of Sunken Gardens, which is a draw, and it's kind of, I consider it the center of Atascadero.
Yeah, absolutely.
But a lot of people think the park and the lake is the middle of Atascadero.
Is the middle of Atascadero.
You go up.
Actually, Atascadero is the middle of SLO County.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, it's more middle than anything because you can be 20 minutes San Luis, 20 minutes beach, 20 minutes wine country, even closer. And then you have all the breweries and distilleries, and it's just, And
it's just, it's such a great thing to see. I mean, look at the lake right now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, how do we keep that water here?
You can't.
You could. You used to back in you used to be able to swim.
They have ramps. It was so cool. That'd be my thing.
I swam in that lake when I was a kid.
Wow.
I actually learned. I swam. There was a pool that I don't know if that's still. They fill that up.
No, but it's used with the paddle boats. They use it for storage. I mean, but it's there, but it won't ever.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, I swam in that pool. You know, we swam in that lake.
Yeah.
But it'd be such a cool thing to bring back.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
I'm sure the residents around, everybody would complain about that.
Yeah, you can't have fireworks out there anymore because of that too, because you have a lot of residential out there. But it's beautiful right now, and the walk around the lake is so much fun, and it's just my office is going to end up out there. So I'm going to be in the Ranger House.
Yeah, you were saying that.
I'm excited. Gosh, it's such a cool place to be, and it's just looking really nice. And, we're out there, and there's a lot happening out there, so it'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty exciting. Like I said, it's pretty exciting to see. It's pretty exciting to see, everything that's happening in Atascadero. Like I said, Tamale Fest kicking off tomorrow night.
Yep.
Sip and Shop tomorrow night. And then you are gearing up for a season of fun in Atascadero.
Yeah, we are. Lots.
So now's the beginning of your season, right?
It's the beginning of our ramp into everything, yes. So there's going to be something happening all the time now with our concert series kicking off. We have our wine festival coming up, the Atascadero Lakeside Wine Festival. You'll be hearing a lot about that after Tamale Festival. We have our ice cream safari at the zoo. We have Mother's Day at the zoo. We're going to do a sweet adventure. So if you're on your way out, we'll have stuff for moms, to swing by as part of general admission, croissants and different things like that, pies. And then when you come back from wherever you go for brunch, we'll have dessert. So that's on Mother's Day from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. type of thing. So we just have every weekend will be full.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And to clarify, Tamale Fest is free.
Tamale Festival's free,
right?
Free to attend. Bring your wallet if you want to get tamales or if you want to have margarita or whatever. There's a lot of merchandise out there, a lot of merchants with really unique, cool stuff. So definitely, the Zorb balls, you'll have to pay for that kind of thing. But the entertainment's free, and we have all the different bands that queue up about 2 o'clock. They have tents, so we're getting them covered as far as that goes. So expect a lot of dancing and fun and just
enjoy the activities.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be
it's a festive weekend. Entertainment. Yeah, the horses will be out there, and we have.
And that's worth it. Just if you don't go for anything, and you don't have any time to even go. I mean, the dancing horses. It's so mesmerizing.
It is, and they do that for about an hour and a half. So it's a length of time. So it's not like you get the whole culture with the folklorical dancers and. It's just really cool time frame. It will not be raining at that time. So.
And it's so funny to listen to, Nate, obviously is one of our sponsors, and we talk a lot. And so they're training a new horse now that he's been out there. But, some people complain that they're abusing the horses.
Yes.
It's like these horses are probably more taken care of than
some of these other horses. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So, and it's just people don't understand that with animals.
Yeah, they don't understand
and these animals obviously are super smart.
They are.
And they are being loved
Yes.
more than anybody probably.
Absolutely.
And adored,
Yeah.
and they're treated like royalty.
Yeah.
So, but it's
No,
such
and
a
I'm glad you
mesmerizing
bring that
thing.
up because that has come up a couple different times through the years, and it's like, no, you don't understand. These horses are very well taken care of. So, and it's the training process is not. They don't do what maybe has been out there in the past with dancing horses. I don't know all the details of that.
Yeah, I mean, if
But-
anything, get mad about the
Yeah.
people dressing up their animals for the contest. I mean,
Yeah, that's so true. And there's some pretty cool costumes. I mean, I
Right?
must say, yeah, we are, it's a lot of fun to see the costumes for the costume contest for the Chihuahua and the
Yeah.
pets and everybody to participate. And yes, you can bring your dog, and it's $5 to register for the pet costume contest. Bring cash for that. We're trying to make it where we have the ability to charge and do that kind of thing, but I don't know where we'll be with that, but we're definitely excited to be a part of that piece and be able to host that, and that's important. And
Awesome.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think of all the questions we get, but go on to visit Atascadero.com, click on events, click on Tamale Festival, and you'll see all the entertainment lineup. You'll see all of the different frequently asked questions that we have. As questions are being asked of us, we're trying to keep that site updated to what those questions are. So,
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, it is 9:06 and it's time for another break. So let's take another break and we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. We want to give a big shout out to our newest sponsors. We have MGP Coatings. We're gonna get Matt on here and talk about what he does for businesses, for houses, and for areas around the pool. We also have Ron Mullins with Remax Parkside, local guy. We're gonna get him. He's gonna tell us all about the local realty market. And we're also bringing on Alex over there from Suprema Meat Market, and we appreciate them. You guys can go to our webpage, whatsupnorthcounty.com, and have a link to all of our businesses and our supporters and sponsors right to their page and or Facebook page, wherever they're at. But all that stuff, you can go right there, whatsupnorthcounty.com. I want to thank Terrie for coming in with the City of Atascadero.
Thank you very
And
much.
you
for
guys
having
got
me.
Tamale Fest this weekend.
Yes, we do.
So kicking it off tomorrow night, 5:30.
5:30 tomorrow night, and rain or shine Saturday, and it's going to just be a sprinkle tamale weather.
Right, and
Yeah.
enjoy the fireworks, literally.
Fireworks
Friday night.
literally Friday night at about 8:15. It's a 10-minute show, so don't miss it.
Awesome. Well, we
Yeah.
appreciate you coming on and sharing everything
you.
that's happening in Atascadero, because there's a lot. You
There-
have to
yep.
stay ahead of the game to
Yep.
be prepared to
We're
put it on
running.
your calendar. Awesome.
Constantly.
Well, don't overdo yourself.
Okay.
Have a great Friday. Have a great Saturday. Have a
Thank
great
you.
weekend. Probably relaxing on Sunday,
Yeah.
and then Monday,
At it again.
at it again. Awesome. Well,
so
thanks
much,
for coming in
Randy.
today.
All right, thank you.
Well, there you have it, guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. But we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Santo Brothers Plumbing, Hanson Enterprises, Story Termite Pest Control, Borhoen Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Airflow Filter Services, North County Junk Removal, and our newest sponsors, MGP Coatings, Ron Mullins, Remax Parkside, and Suprema Meat Market in Atascadero. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, We can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
And Deanna.
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.